Yes, sir.
They say in the beginning they created the earth and all that, but also they say dinosaurs before any man or anything like that. Before mammals and stuff, they say reptiles were on before mammals.
Okay. What's your question?
I don't get it. They say before, they say in the beginning they created land and then they created mammals and stuff like that. But what about the reptiles they talked about, scientists and stuff like that?
So, I'm trying to make sure I'm understanding right what you're asking. I guess, secular scientists, they say, okay, here's what happened, and they have that everything got created, and then, dinosaurs and all that were, way before mankind, and then we came along way later. But the Bible seems to say that that's not the case. Is that what you're kind of asking? What's the deal with that?
They have fossils of them now.
What's that?
They have fossils of them now.
Well, we do have fossils. I mean, the dinosaurs existed. There are some people who would say dinosaurs weren't real, they're made up. Those are the same people who say we never went to the moon. There's still people who say the earth is flat. And so, there's a certain degree to which you just have to say, okay, dinosaurs weren't real. Some people have said that the fossils were put in the ground by Satan to test our faith. No, they weren't. These were actual animals that did live, and they died, and they got fossilized. There's two, to really boil it down, there's probably more than this, but there's two basic camps. There is the evolution, I guess, story, narrative. About 14 point something billion years ago, the universe was created, and then about 4 billion years ago or so, the earth formed, and then eventually everything cooled, and life formed out of the primordial soup, and everything started out as single-cell organisms, and then started to evolve. And you get dinosaurs, and then a big meteor hit about 65 million years ago, and the dinosaurs got wiped out. And then we evolved probably, I think, about 2 million years ago, was when the first kind of humanoid hominids started to form. That's that storyline. And then you have what would be called the young earth view. It's one that I actually lean towards and hold to, is that about 6,000, maybe more, there's some iffy points in there in the dating, the Bible chronologies and genealogies and stuff, but about 6, maybe 7,000 years ago is whenever it all got created, and man and dinosaurs lived together, and there's some differences on when and how the fossils got made. Here's the interesting thing, and I had this conversation with somebody, and I was asking them, they were an evolutionist, and I said, why do you fight so hard against the idea that dinosaurs and man lived together? Because that's what the evidence shows. There in Cambodia, there is a temple that's about, I think it's like 400, 600 years old, something like that. There's a carving of a stegosaurus on the wall of that temple. Those people knew what a stegosaurus looked like.
Have you been to Glen Rose?
I have. Let me just finish a few other things. There are, as explorers, and these aren't just some, whatever people, these were known, credible statesmen, scientists who explored down to the Congo, and there are actually pictures, good luck finding them now, or they're really bad and destroyed now, or you would have reports of where they'd come across a tribe, and the tribe would say, no, don't go upriver, there's a monster there. They describe the monster, and they'd sound like the description of a dinosaur, and they'd pull out the book and show it to the tribe, and they go, yeah, that's it right there, that's him.
Yeah, but...
There's cave paintings of dinosaurs. There's tales of dragons. It's not just like fairy tale, maybe one day there was. These are actual historical accounts of people slaying giant reptiles. Marco Polo, let me finish this one. Marco Polo, when he went to China and came back, he wrote that the emperor in China had kept dragons to pull his chariot. Now, the word dinosaur didn't come along until the 1800s. So back before the 1800s, if you're just referring to some kind of, giant scary lizard, what would you call it?
But, but dinosaurs, back then they didn't have firearms and stuff like we do now. Dinosaurs were, there were more dinosaurs than people on Earth back then. Because dinosaurs I think they would wiped out humans. Because a lot of them were carnivores.
Well, there's a lot of factors that could go into that. Environmental factors, weather, an ice age. There was an ice age. I mean, so that's going to kill off a bunch of them because if they're reptiles, the warm-blooded ice age is going to kill them off. And so, I mean, whatever the reason is why mankind and dinosaurs didn't, the dinosaurs died off and they didn't eat all of us. The fact seems to remain in the historical record that man knows what dinosaurs were. They encountered them. They have detailed descriptions of them at times whenever they should have all been buried in the ground. But here we have people actually knowing detailed descriptions of what they look like.